Well, hello everybody. It is Tuesday. It's the 13th of January, 2025. Hang on. Sorry about that. Probably not a good idea to be waving a pencil in the air when I'm trying to film a spicy food review. Okay, so I've got another in a long line of supposedly super hot salsas to try today. I've been consistently disappointed with most of them. Um, what was the last one that I tried? I don't know. I tried a couple of ghost pepper salsas. The ghost pepper salsa by Pace wasn't spicy, didn't taste good. There was a ghost pepper salsa, I think, by Tostitos that I did really like the flavor of, but I didn't think it was particularly spicy. The last, like, truly spicy salsa I've had, because there was another one called Hot Shit that, really advertised itself like, oh, this is the real deal. No, that wasn't hot either. Mrs. Renfro's ghost pepper salsa was both delicious and hot, but that was like a year and a half ago that I tried that. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I've had a genuinely hot salsa. Let's try this one today. This is Garden Fresh Screamin' Hot Salsa. I have had several products that have advertised themselves as Screamin' Hot before. None of them have made me scream. But you know what? I'm not going to go into this with any preconceived notions. Let's read what's in it. Make a prediction. Will this be hot? Uno, will you please stop messing with my laptop? Don't step on my laptop, please. All right. Tomatoes, tomato juice, water, onions, jalapeno peppers, habanero peppers, lime juice, sugar, salt, vinegar, green peppers, cilantro, dried onion, citric acid, dried garlic, celery powder, potassium sorbate, and cumin. All right. I like the stuff in there. So it's got, what did I say? Yeah, I mean, it's got three different types of pepper. One of them not hot at all. One of them not particularly hot, namely the jalapeno. And then one of them possibly hot. I don't know if it's red habaneros that are in that, orange habaneros, green habaneros. I'm not sure. Just says habanero peppers. So it could be, medium level heat, or it could be very hot if they're red habaneros. I don't know. This is, after all, a screaming hot salsa. So perhaps the habaneros push it into the realm of screamingly hot. But I love everything that's in this. The lime juice. I like the pepper blend. Looks like it's going to be very tomatoey. There's cilantro in it, cumin, celery powder. I'm excited for this. All right. And I like fresh salsas. So actually, this is kind of unique in that this is going to be one of the first fresh salsas that I've had that advertised itself as being hot. Most of the time, it's jarred salsas that do the hot thing. Actually, I think this may be literally the first fresh salsa that has been hot. All right. Let's try these. These are Jack's Special Seasoned Tortilla Chips. They're not really that heavily seasoned. All right, here we go. I'm just going to use this as like a plate. Just in case, because the fresh salsas tend to be a little bit more drippy and watery. All right, here we go. Got a big scoop. Let's see how hot this is. While I'm processing the heat and flavor of what I'm eating, there was one other super hot fresh salsa that I tried. It was a fresh made habanero salsa that I got from a Latin market in Tacoma. So I have done one before. And hey, this salsa is good. Very fresh tasting. A little bit sweet for my liking. I could do with more tomato, more lime juice, more salt, more cumin, more cilantro, a little bit less sugar. But it's not bad. You kind of have to like your salsas on the sweeter side to really love this one. But what is notable about this is it's quite hot. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing any orange in there, so perhaps the habanero bits that are in this salsa really are red habaneros. In which case, there's some real heat in this. That's no joke. That's a hot salsa. That's easily you know, probably about a 2.5 for heat, which, well, compared to, for example, the ghost pepper, the paste ghost pepper salsa, that may be peaked at like a 1.5 for heat. This has some pretty robust heat in it. Yeah. Yeah, there's real heat coming from those habaneros. I wonder if those are red. Okay. Oh, I just answered my own question. It is orange habaneros. At least if the packaging is accurate, there's an orange habanero that's pictured there. I don't know. That tastes hotter than an orange habanero. Than your average orange habanero. That tastes like a red one. It's a good hot salsa. I'm actually heaving a little bit. I'm actually gonna I might bump that heat rating up to a 3. That has some robust heat in it. Flavor wise, kind of like middle of the road. There's nothing exceptional about the flavor of that. Really, the only reason that I would seek out this salsa is if you're just interested in, you know, seeing how hot a fresh salsa can get. In this case, pretty hot. And that's saying something, considering it doesn't have any ghost peppers in it. It's just habaneros and jalapeños. Brings more heat than the majority of the ghost pepper salsas that I've had. Not as much as Mrs. Renfro's. Mrs. Renfro's was hotter than that. But I've had several. I've even had a Carolina Reaper salsa that was probably on the same level of heat as this because it had so little Carolina Reaper in it. There is ample amount of habanero in this salsa, and I am satisfied with the heat. Just don't think the flavor is that great. I'm only going to give the flavor a 5. And the heat, I'm going to put it up to a 3. That's a hot salsa. All right.